Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is your captain speaking on behalf of Tartarian Airlines. And today we're visiting the Mountain Man sculpture just north of Florence, Italy. When I first saw this, I thought this was a fake photo for sure. But no, this is a real sculpture. This was made in the late 1580s by a renowned sculptor. And yeah, see, this is real. There's old drawings. This is what I love to see. Is I love to see old drawings of these sculptures in question. You know, I like to find the oldest pictures possible of all my locations. And this is dated. I mean, this is 1880. Oh, you know, this is drawn 1880. So, whoever drew this apparently was living in 1880, and this is the sculptor. I guess his last name comes from the town Bologna, which to me seems like a bunch of baloney. His actual name is Jean di Bologna, but he's known as Bologna, one word. But to me, it's just a bunch of baloney to make such a massive sculpture like that. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but we sure as heck don't do it today. And I mean, these pieces look good, especially that first one of Zeus or whoever that was. You can tell whoever sculpted this is definitely skilled. But this is on a whole nother level. Not only is it a sculpture in stone made to look like a mountain man coming from out of the mountain, but it has hidden rooms in it. Yeah. So not only was it hard, or maybe it wasn't hard to sculpt this, but then the interior has all these rooms in it. On the top and the head, apparently you can fit an orchestra in there. A bonfire lights up there's actually slits in the eyes somehow. There's slits in the nostrils. Up on the top, there's like a fountain, and then you can put a bonfire in there so that smoke and water comes from either his I mean, they come from like, make it look like he's weeping, or then also make it look like it's smoking and his eyes are lit up. The Lord, or whoever it was that commissioned the artist to do this on his property, was actually said to be fishing from the head, like would drop a fishing line through the nostrils and would fish through the nostrils or through the eyes of this huge sculpture. I mean, it's just absolutely, to me, this is just unbelievable. And no one is doing this today. No one, actually, you know what? There is a sculpture being built today that is massive and looks good. It's been worked on for 70 years and it's not even complete to this day. Yeah, I know for a fact that we can't do this today, that we don't do this today. Look how perfect that is. I mean, even his like smaller sculptures didn't even look this good. And he carved this out of rock. Now, it's also said that this is made out of rock and plaster. But come on now. Do you really think any of this is plaster? I don't think so. I mean, to me, plaster is like powder and water, right? Like powdered rock and water. That's not lasting for over 400 years. I mean, this is it's getting close to 500 years that this thing has been around. Maybe it's not getting that close to 500 years, but it's closer to 500 than 400. Here is the property it's on. This property has changed. Everything, I mean, even the sculpture, everything's like they actually completely demolished the whole land. And there's even an artist like 100 years later that put that dragon there. Like they actually changed. I don't know if you saw in one of the first photos, there was a whole mountain behind it. A whole cave system was actually behind it on his back. But a sculptor came in, chiseled all that stuff away or did whatever, and then put a dragon on the back. So not only was the whole land just completely changed, like the property it lays on, but then the actual sculpture itself has been changed by artists through the centuries. Well, you know what I do best? Fly around and take a look at the surrounding land. So let's do that now. Starting off in the jet. Nice little private jet. We're gonna jump out of this here pretty soon. And this is the little lake that's next to the mountain sculpture. And here we go. Yeah, all these buildings, I mean, obviously they haven't done an update. They're probably not going to, because there's like, how many people are going to visit this area? I didn't even know about this whole sculpture for my whole life. My business partner is from Italy, and she had never heard about this. I mean, talk about like a hidden gem. But yeah, all this is different, you know. That looks more like an accurate sign right there of some structure, some building that's there. But yeah, that's the whole land, and we are just a little bit north of Florence, where some amazing artists and architecture and sculptures have been created. If you want to join for the rest of the flight, I will be checking out Florence. But until then, I'll see you on the next video, and enjoy the tunes and the flight. Peace.